Hi friends, G Krishnan here from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. On Sunday, India take on Zimbabwe in their last Super 12 Group 2 League match. India are sitting pretty with 6 points from 3 wins, and they are expected to win against Zimbabwe, top the table and sail into the semi-finals. However, India cannot take Zimbabwe lightly, because Zimbabwe have topped the qualifying rounds just before the tournament, and they also defeated Pakistan in the Super 12s. So let's hear from G Viswanath and SS Ramaswamy about how easy or how difficult will it be for India against Zimbabwe. On the same day, elsewhere, that is in Adelaide, there is a double header with Pakistan, Bangladesh, Netherlands and South Africa also from the same group clashing. Netherlands plays South Africa and Pakistan take on Bangladesh. As it stands now, it should be India and South Africa that go into the semi-finals. But we cannot be sure, because T20 is such a format that one can't be sure unless the last ball is bowled and the results are obtained. So let's hear from G Viswanath and SS Ramaswamy. Hi JV, India take on Zimbabwe on Sunday at the G. So what are your views about the game?
Well, to start with, it will be India's last Group 2 League match. The difference in the two sides is actually reflected in the points position. India is on top of Group 2 with 6 points, and Zimbabwe, they are placed 5th with 3 points, and the 3 points they were very lucky to get the first point of South Africa because of the washed out match. And second, they prevailed over Pakistan by one very close margin. So it's going to be tough for Zimbabwe to cause an upset tomorrow. They have played each other 7 times from 2010 to 2016. And India has won 5 times and lost 2 times. But India has never played a full strength team against Zimbabwe. That is one thing. And in the last 6 years, they haven't not even played one T20 match. They have played one day international, but not a T20 match. So, but overall, India's batting strength, the top order, the middle order, the lower order is too strong to come a cropper. And I think they will. They started the firm favourites to win the last league match.
Earlier in the tournament, now like you mentioned, Zimbabwe beat Pakistan, so that will give them the confidence to do it one more time, isn't it?
Not really. They have lost badly to other matches actually. They were lucky, as I said, lucky to get the first. They 1 point of South Africa because of rain. It's teams play differently. Once the weather bureau reported it's likely to be rain or it will be an interruption and all those things. Pakistan lost because it's always they have depended on the opener, the middle order. They don't have a middle order actually, but although they did well to beat South Africa day before yesterday. But India's side, they got 2 good openers. The number 3 is Virat Kohli, 4 is Suryakumar Yadav. They're all in form. Then starts Hardik Pandya. Then of course we have Dinesh Karthik. But India's batting strength is it works up to number 7. So I doubt it's going to be. And Zimbabwe doesn't have express fast bowlers are great winners and all, but then India will play well within itself to take care of the match.
So sir, India versus Zimbabwe at the G on Sunday. Do you expect any upset result?
I don't expect any upset. India should win against Zimbabwe. They got a good record of 5 against 2 out of 7 games, and they are on a roll now. So they should cruise through. Although you should not take Zimbabwe lightly. They had some interesting results. They upset Pakistan, which upset Pakistan's hopes of qualifying for the semi-final. They came near to upsetting Bangladesh also. They lost by 3 runs, but they lost to Netherlands also, Zimbabwe. So they have been a bit inconsistent. Their match against South Africa was rain hit, and they had to share points. So they are out of the reckoning, but they have the motivation of doing well, especially against the top players of India.
So how much of the, like you said, the upset result against Pakistan give them the confidence and also create another upset against Rohit Sharma's team tomorrow?
Yes, definitely. That will give them confidence as their captain, Craig Erwin, had told the media during this pre-match conference. And they have the motivation of doing well against the likes of Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and the other top players of the Indian team.
How much are they dependent on just one person, Sikandar Raza, who with his off breaks has taken 9 wickets in this tournament, scored most runs for Zimbabwe in this tournament?
Yeah, unfortunately, they are too dependent on one or two players. They need to develop more players, more quality players. Otherwise, it will be difficult for them to compete at this level.
Okay. So tomorrow there are 2 other matches in Adelaide of the same group. So you think India and South Africa will proceed?
Yeah. It looks like India and South Africa, because South Africa should put it across Netherlands.
Right.
It will be a huge upset if South Africa don't win against Netherlands. Mm-hmm. And then Pakistan against Bangladesh. So whichever team wins will move to for 6 points.
Right.
But that won't be enough if the other results don't go in their favor. Like if South Africa and India win, then they will be through.
Yes.
They both need just a victory to go through to the semi-final. And India got every chance of finishing on top of the Group 2 table.
And whether India play their semi-final in Sydney or Adelaide, we have to wait and see, isn't it?
Yes, we have to wait and see.
Okay. On that note, thanks SSR. So friends, there you go. G Viswanath and SS Ramaswamy are very confident that it will be India and South Africa to proceed to the semi-finals from Group 2 of Super 12s. Also, we have 2 cricket fans who have been living in Melbourne for more than 15 years, and they make it a point to not miss a single international match involving India or not involving India. They are basically from India who have been living for the last decade and a half. Meet Shibu and Jay and listen to their cricket stories. They have never missed a single match in Melbourne, and wherever India has played in Australia, they try and go. Their memorable match remains India versus Pakistan in Adelaide in the 2015 World Cup. So here are Jay and Shibu.
Hi, my name is Shibu Kelot and I'm originally from Kannur in Kerala. Having grown up in different parts of India thanks to my dad who was with military engineering, I grew up actually loving the culture of India, but most importantly loving cricket. And I had the privilege of actually seeing in my childhood a lot of games which were played in Australia, which resulted in me coming to Australia in 2005. ഇവിടെ ഓസ്ട്രേലിയയിൽ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം ഒരു കാര്യം മനസ്സിലായത് ക്രിക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ പാഷൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഇവിടെയാണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ക്രിക്കറ്റിനെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കൾച്ചറിൽ. ആ ഒരു ഡ്രീം ഫുൾഫിൽ ആയത് 2015 ഇന്ത്യ പാകിസ്ഥാൻ മാച്ച് കാണാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ആഡ്ലൈഡ് പോയതായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പോൾ അടുത്തായിട്ട് ഇന്ത്യ പാകിസ്ഥാൻ മാച്ച് മെൽബൺ ഇൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഓഫ് 93,000 പീപ്പിൾ വാസ് ആബ്സല്യൂട്ട്ലി മൈ ഡ്രീം കം ട്രൂ. And seeing it with my family and my 2 young boys, അതും നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് അതിനായിട്ട് സാറ്റർഡേ രാത്രി എത്തിയിട്ട് സൺഡേ കണ്ടതിൽ ഭയങ്കര അധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്.
Hi, my name is Jay Reddy. I am from Bangalore. From childhood I have been really interested in cricket, and I have grown up watching Benson and Hedges series that happened in Australia where Ravi Shastri won the Audi car. That was the time when we are growing up and we had so much passion about cricket and always had so much interest in cricket, and especially playing in Australia and watching those games in Australia was one of the biggest dreams. And I've watched the India-Pakistan match in the last World Cup where Virat Kohli played extremely beautiful innings in Adelaide in front of I think 40,000 people, and I've drove from Melbourne to Adelaide overnight and watched the game and came back next day. And we are so lucky to witness the same thing in MCG, the god of cricket's grounds, I would say. with 90,000 plus people cheering and encouraging Indian team, and India won the match extremely very well, and it gave just goosebumps and made us sit at the edge of the seat. So we are looking forward for India versus Zimbabwe match. Probably again there will be more than 90,000 people in MCG, and it's going to be a good win for India to get into the semis and winning in semis and moving forward for the finals. Hope India will win this World Cup, and let's make India the world champions.